the exact formula to raise your bookkeeping prices without losing clients. Most bookkeepers aren't undercharging because they're bad at math. They're undercharging because they're over-explaining their prices. And once you stop doing that, clients magically stop pushing back. If you're a bookkeeper and pricing feels awkward, inconsistent, or honestly kind of stressful, you're not alone. Most bookkeepers fall into one of these three traps. You charge hourly and feel capped. You guess a flat rate and hope it's enough, or you underprice just to avoid uncomfortable conversations. Today, I'm breaking down the exact pricing formula I use to raise bookkeeping prices without losing clients and without feeling like you're overcharging. This isn't theory. This is a simple system you can actually run. Quick favor before we jump in. If this kind of straightforward real-world bookkeeping content helps you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Part 1, the biggest pricing myth. Here's the myth that causes almost every pricing problem. Clients want to know exactly how I calculate price. They don't. What clients actually want, they want a clear number, a predictable monthly cost, and confidence that you know what you're doing. The moment you explain pricing line by line, you turn a professional service into a negotiation. And once it feels negotiable, clients start pushing. Part 2, simple analogy. Landscaping versus bookkeeping. Before bookkeeping, I owned a landscaping business, and people would always ask, so what do you charge per hour? And every time I gave them that hourly rate, they questioned how long things should take, they compared me to other crews, and they tried micromanaging the job. Then I made a switch. I switched to bids. One number for the outcome. Same work, same effort, way fewer headaches. Bookkeeping works the exact same way. Part 3, the exact pricing formula. This is the formula I use. It's boring, it's simple, but it works. Step 1, get the monthly transaction count. You want the average number of monthly transactions from the 3 most recent months. That means bank accounts, credit cards, everything. Add all 3 months together, divide by 3. That's your real monthly workload. And no, you don't need to count these manually. You can, if that works for you, but you don't need to. There are other ways. For instance, many bank and credit card statements just straight up list the total transaction count. You can open the electronic copy of the statements, copy the transactions, paste them into Excel or Google Sheets, and just look at the bottom row number. If you use QuickBooks Online like I do, reconciliation literally tells you how many transactions. Or you can paste the transactions into AI, like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, or Grok, and ask it to count the number of transactions. Lots of options, but find a way to get the number. Step 2, and this is important, track it in a spreadsheet. I keep a simple spreadsheet, Google Sheets, client name, the month, monthly transaction count. That's it. I review it every 6 months, quietly, in the background, no drama. Step 3, multiply by $2 to $3 per transaction. Take that average transaction number, multiply it by $2 to $3 per transaction. I personally use 3. Why? Because I value my time, because of complexity, because of review work, and because transaction volume almost always creeps up, which can be a good thing, right? Because it often means that business is growing for our clients. And here's what's important. You don't need to explain this price math to the client. They don't need the recipe. They just need the price. And they understand that more work means more time, and time is money. Part 4, why this works, but nobody tells you. Here's what nobody tells you. Clients don't push back on prices they understand. They push back on prices that feel negotiable. Hourly pricing feels negotiable. Itemized pricing feels negotiable. A flat monthly fee based on workloads feels final. It signals that this is what it costs to handle a business like yours, and that confidence alone filters out bad clients. Part 5. Common fear and why it's overblown. Some bookkeepers worry, well, what if the client realizes they're paying per transaction? Two things. One, most clients will never do the math. Two, the clients that do usually aren't great clients anyway. Where at all possible, don't be desperate. Don't take on any old client. Trust me, it's not worth it. You want to work with ideal clients. If someone is counting transactions to argue over $20, that's not your ideal client. And this system protects your time, your energy, and your sanity. Quick side note, if you want help dialing this in for your specific clients, happy to help. I offer one-on-one consulting, $75 an hour. We'll review your pricing, your workload, and transaction data and make sure you're not undercharging or overworking. If you're interested, I'll put a link to my Calendly calendar in the comments below. Now back to bookkeeping. So about the rate increase question. Yes, a 10% increase is very common. It's reasonable and defensible, especially when you track transaction volume, you review accounts every 6 months, you give notice. The keys to this are to keep things polite, professional, and straightforward. Here's a sample email you might send to your clients. You might say something like, "Hi, John. I hope you're doing well. I'm writing to let you know about a small adjustment to your monthly bookkeeping fee, effective February 1st. As part of my standard process, I periodically review client accounts to ensure pricing continues to reflect transaction volume, workload, and level of support provided. Based on my most recent review, your monthly fee will increase by 10%, bringing your new rate to $275 per month, or whatever the rate is. This adjustment helps ensure I can continue delivering accurate, consistent, and reliable bookkeeping services while maintaining the quality and responsiveness you expect. There's nothing you need to do on your end. The updated rate will automatically take effect starting February 1st, or whenever the start date is. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to discuss. Thank you for your continued trust. I truly appreciate working with you. Best regards, and your name. And that's it. That's all you need to say. And you can tweak that or run it through your favorite AI or whatever, but keep it polite, professional, and straightforward. And that's all you need to say. Conclusion. Most bookkeepers don't need more complexity. They need simpler pricing. And when you price based on workload instead of fear, clients respect you more, you earn more, and your business becomes sustainable. Again, you're not overcharging, you're charging correctly. And in the next video, we're going to talk about client onboarding, specifically what to set up before month 1, what information you actually need, and how to avoid messy client problems before they start. Because pricing gets clients in the door, onboarding is what keeps your life sane. And if this was helpful, hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss that next one, and I'll see you on the next video.